Good morning, students. Last week we studied some introduction about simple equations, isn't it? Now we studied how to solve simple equation by giving steps. Just we'll revise what we studied in last last week's two classes, isn't it? Now you see here in simple equations, here see, suppose the given equation is x plus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, x plus 3 is equal to 7. What we did, we subtracted 3 from both sides, isn't it? Subtracted 3 from both sides. Just we'll revise what we studied in last class by solving two questions. See, x plus 3 is equal to 7. So if it is addition, what we do, we have to subtract both sides, isn't it? So x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 7 minus 3. So now plus 3 minus 3 cancels, so only x will remain in the left side. So 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So 4 is the solution of this equation, isn't it? 4 is the solution of this equation. Now means if addition is there, then we have to subtract. If subtraction is there, we have to add. If it is into, then we have to divide. And if it is divide, we have to into, isn't it? Now you see, suppose if it is 5x is equal to 20. Okay, 5x is equal to 20. So it is multiplication. 5 times of x. So to cancel this 5, what you have to do? You have to divide both sides by 5. So that is 5x by 5 is equal to 20 by 5. So what is x is equal to then? 5 1s are 5 cancel. So 5 1s are 5 4s are. So what you are getting? X is equal to 4, isn't it? X is equal to 4. So 4 is the solution of this equation. So this is about what last week's class, isn't it? Means now here we have revised the last class by solving two equations, two problems. Now let us see how to solve a equation by transposition method. So what is that transposition method? Now you see here, transposition method. Now in this case, what you have to do? Now in this case, we directly solve the questions, means directly we can solve the equation by transposition method. Transposition method means here we don't write the steps, directly we can solve. Means if a term is positive, if it is changing its sign, then plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, division becomes into, and then into to divide. Okay, means if a term is, now when you solve some questions you will understand. Now you see 3 into, now you have to multiply both the terms by 3. So 3 into x and then 3 into minus 3. So 3 into x is 3x. Now plus into minus, minus 3 3s are 9 is equal to what? 12, isn't it? Is equal to 12. So now here in last questions, what we did, we subtracted, we added, here minus 9 is there, so we added both side 9 and then we simplified. So in this transposition method, directly what we are doing, we are transposing, means we are taking this minus 9 to right side. So minus 9 becomes what? Plus 9. So now 3x is equal to 12 plus 9, isn't it? 12 plus 9. So 3x is equal to 12 plus 9 is equal to 21. Now you see here 3 times of x is equal to 21. So but here into is there. So when you take 3 to right side, when 3 changes its side, means when you transpose 3 to right side, then it becomes division. That is x equal to, okay, 21 by 3. 21 by 3. Now 3 1s are 3 7s are. So what you are getting? 7. So therefore what we can say? X equal to 7. That is 7 is the solution of this equation. 7 is the solution of this equation. If you want, you can verify. You know how to verify. By substituting the value of x. Just to substitute value x equal to 7 here. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 3s are 12. Means our answer is correct. Okay, so now this method is called what? Transposition method. Means just we are transposing one terms from left side to right side. In transposition method, first what we do, we take all constant terms to right side. What are constant terms? The terms free from variable. The terms free from the variable. So we take constant terms to right side, and then what we do, we make next steps we make coefficient of x as 1. So what you are getting? X equal to 7. So 7 is the solution of this equation. Okay, now let us solve one more question. Now 3 times of x minus 3 is equal to 5 times of 2x plus 1. In this equation, see here we have to simplify. First you have to multiply both the terms by 3. Now, so when you simplify here 3 into x, now you have to multiply both the terms by plus 3. Now you see 3 into x is 3x. Okay, now plus into minus is minus. 3 3s are 9, isn't it? 3 3s are 9 is equal to, here also you have to multiply both the terms by 5. So 5 2s are 10x. Okay, you will multiply both the terms by 5. Correct? So 5 2s are 10x plus 5 1s are 5. Yes. So now already I told you, always you have to take constant terms to right side and variables to left side. So what we'll do, we'll take plus 10 to right side and minus 9 to left side. Right side. Now you see plus 10 to left side and minus 9 to right side. Now you see here plus 10 is there. So if it changes its side, then plus 10x becomes what? Minus 10x. So 3x minus 10x is equal to, now 5 is not changing its side, so 5 is in the right side only. Now we are transposing minus 9 to right side. So 5 plus 9, isn't it? 5 plus 9. Now see 3x minus 10x is equal to what? Minus 7x. Now you know you have learned how to add the integers. If one is positive, one is negative, you will subtract, but you are right, a bigger number sign, isn't it? Now 10 minus 3 is 7. The bigger number is 10, so therefore its sign is negative. So minus 7x is equal to 5 plus 9 is equal to what? 14. So now what is the coefficient of x here? It is minus 7. So you have to take minus 7 to right side. Now here it is into. So if you take it to right side, then it becomes division. That is 14 divided by minus 7. 14 divided by minus 7. So that is equal to, now you know that plus divided by minus is minus, 7 1s are 7 2s are. So 2 is the solution of this equation. Minus 2 is the solution of this equation. Understood? Now you see, once again I will explain. You have to multiply both the terms by 3. Okay, multiply both the terms by 3. So 3x minus 9 is equal to 5 2s are 10x plus 5 1s are 5. So 3x, now you are taking plus 10 to left side. So plus 10x becomes minus 10x. Now you are taking minus 9 to right side. So minus 9 becomes plus 9. So now 3x minus 10x is equal to 5 plus 9. Now you have to add these two terms. Now 3x minus 10x is minus 7x. You understood why it is minus? Now 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. Now you have to take minus sign. Here the relation between these two is into. Okay. So you have to take this minus 7 to right side. So minus 7x will not become positive because here you are taking into, means here the sign is into. So therefore the minus 7 is coefficient. So if you take this coefficient to right side, into becomes what? Division. So 14 divided by minus 7. So x is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is what? The solution of this equation. Okay, understood? So please remember, students, if a term is changing side, means from left side to right side or right side to left side, then minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, and then into becomes division, division becomes into. Okay, so please remember these 4 steps. Okay, let us solve one more example. In this question, now you see 2 brackets are there. Okay, two brackets are there. So what you have to do? You have to simplify by multiplying both the terms by plus 2 and again here both the terms by minus 3. Now you see 2 into 5x is what? 10x. Isn't it? 2 into plus 5x is 10x. Now plus into minus is minus. 2 3s are 6. Okay, 2 3s are 6. Now here you should be very careful because minus sign is there, isn't it? So you have to multiply both the terms by minus sign. Now here plus sign is there. So plus into minus, minus. 3 2s are 6x. Okay. Now minus into minus plus 3 1s are 3. Yes, is equal to 9. Is equal to 9. Now we have to simplify left side first. Now variable with variable, constants with constant. Now you see 10x minus 6x is 4x. Okay, 10x minus 6x is 4x. Now minus 6 plus 3 is equal to what? Minus 3. Again addition of integers. Now one is positive, one is negative. You have to subtract, but you have to write bigger number sign. Is equal to what? 9. Is equal to 9. Now minus 3 is constant. Now you have to take minus 3 to right side. So minus 3 becomes what? Plus 3. So 4x is equal to 9 plus 3. Isn't it? 4x equal to 9 plus 3. So what you are getting? 4x equal to 12 we are getting. Isn't it? 4x equal to 12. Now here it is 4 times of x into, isn't it? So if you take 4 to right side, if you transpose this 4 to right side, then it becomes division. So x is equal to 12 by 4. 12 divided by 4. So 4 1s are 4 3s are. So what is your solution? 3. That is 3 is the solution of this equation. 3 is the solution of this equation. Understood? So if you, now once again I'll explain. Listen here. Listen carefully. Now you have to multiply both the terms by 2 and here you have to multiply both the terms by minus 3. Now 5, now plus sign is there, so there will be no change in the sign. So 2 into 5x is 10x, plus into minus, minus 3 2s are 6. Now minus into plus, minus 3 2s are 6x. First you have to multiply by sign and then what? In numbers. Now minus into minus, plus 3 1s are 3 equal to 9. Now add the variables. Now 10x minus 6x is 4x. Now minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3 is equal to 9. Now you have to take minus 3 to right side. Constant terms on one side. So 4x equal to 9 plus 3 is equal to what? 12. Now 4 times of x is equal to 12. So here relation is into. So if you take 4 to right side and it becomes division. So x is equal to 12 by 4. So x equal to 3 is the solution of this equation. Okay, let us discuss one more example. That is 8 into bracket 2x minus 5 is equal to 8 into bracket 2x minus 5 bracket complete minus 6 into 3x minus 7 is equal to 1. So what you have to do? You have to multiply both the terms by 8. Now here then again by what? Minus 5 by 8. Now first we will simplify this bracket. Now 8 2s are 16x. Now plus into minus is minus. 8 5s are 40. 8 5s are 40. Now multiply these two terms by minus 6. Now minus 6 into 3x is minus 18x. Minus into minus plus 6 7s are 42 is equal to what? 1. Correct? Now see 16x minus 18x is what? Minus 2x. Correct? Now minus 40 plus 42 is plus 2, isn't it? Plus 2 is equal to 1. Now you take plus 2 to right side. So minus 2x is equal to 1 minus 2. Yes. So minus 2x is equal to minus 1. So now you have to take this minus 2 to right side. So x is equal to minus 1 by minus 2. Now minus minus cancels. So what you are getting? X is equal to half. So half is the solution of this equation. Half is the solution of this equation. That is 1 by 2 is the solution of this equation. Now you see once again I will explain. Multiply both the terms by 8. And here multiply both sides by, both the terms by minus 6. Now 1 is on the right side, so you have to write as it is. Now 16x plus into minus, minus 8 5s are 40. Now here minus 6 into plus 3x is minus 18x, minus into minus plus 6 7s are 42 is equal to 1. Now 16x minus 18x is minus 2x, minus 40 plus 42 is plus 2 is equal to 1. Now you have to take plus 2 to right side, then plus 2 becomes minus 2. So minus 2x is equal to 1 minus 2. So minus 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So what is x is equal to? Minus 1 by minus 2. Now minus divided by minus is plus, so x is equal to half. Means if you want you can cancel, or you can write as directly, that is x is equal to half. Half 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the solution of this equation. Now boys, now you understood how to solve equation by transposition method, isn't it? Equation by transposition method. Now means we have discussed 5 questions, 3 to 4 questions. Now here equation was given and you understood how to find the solution. Now in next case we'll see if the solution is given. If the solution of a equation is given, then let us see how to find the equation. Means the equation means let us see 7 satisfies how many equations. Now it means you have to find out the equation whose solution is 7. Whose solution is 7. So for that, here what we'll do, we'll add both sides by 2. If you want, you can add. That is 7y plus 2 is equal to what? 7 plus 2. Then what you are getting? Y plus 2 is equal to 9. Now you see 9 plus 2 is equal to 9 is one equation. Now we got the equation. Now you see when you means we got one equation. Similarly we can add, we can subtract, we can divide, we can multiply by any other any number. We will get so many equation. Now we got one equation. Now let us see one more example. Now what I will do, I will add 3 to both sides. Then what you will get? You will get one more equation, that is 7 plus 3. So y plus 3 is equal to what? 10, isn't it? Now we got the second equation. Now similarly you can subtract also. We can subtract. Now what we'll do? We'll subtract. See here now to this equation. So y equal to 7 is given. So now what I will do? I will subtract 1 from both sides. That is 7 minus 1. So what you are getting? Y minus 1 is equal to 6, isn't it? So means y 7 is the solution of this equation also. Now we got a third equation, isn't it? We got third equation. Now similarly you can multiply. Let us multiply both sides by any number, say 2. Okay. Now when you multiply both sides by 2, that is 7 into 2. We are multiplying both sides by 2. Then what you are getting? 2y is equal to 14, isn't it? 2y is equal to 14. So 14 is the means 2y equal to 14 is one more equation, that is fourth equation. So like that we can find so many equations. Now let us see one more. Now let us divide. Let us divide both sides by any number, say 5. Now if I divide both sides by 5, see y by 5 is equal to 7 by 5. Now we got what? Fifth equation. Now I got a fifth equation. This is also equation only. So when you mean this is the means 7 is the solution of this equation. Now 7 is the solution of this equation also, and then 7 is the solution of this equation also, third equation, fourth equation and fifth equation. So similarly means you can find so many equation if the solution is given. Okay. Now you see y equal to 7 means 7 is the means what I did, I added both side 2. Then what you got? Y plus 2 is equal to 7 plus 2. Now y plus 2 is equal to 9. Means 7 is the solution of this equation. Now let us find out one more equation. How? I added 3 to both sides. It is not compulsory that you can add only 3. You can add any number. Then you will get one more equation. See, y plus 3 is equal to 7 plus 3. So y plus 3 is equal to 10. Now we got the second equation, isn't it? Now similarly, we subtract 1 from both sides. So y minus 1 is equal to 6. So third equation. Now what I did, I multiplied both sides by 2. So 2y is equal to 40. Now I got a fourth equation. Now similarly, what I will do, I will divide by 5. You can divide by any other number. You can divide both sides by 5. So y by 5 is equal to 7 by 5. We got one more equation. So fifth equation we got. So similarly, it means we can find any number of equation. Means if the solution is given, then we can find in any number of equations. But every equation has only one solution. But a solution is given, solution of equation is given, then we can find any number of equations.